Hey guys, and welcome to Power Wash Simulator 2. Today I'm going to be cleaning the galaxy as you relax and watch me play. Um, so let's get started here. Looks like the Lars Homestead is the first place we can clean. It's on Tatooine. This is pretty cool. We're going to start the job. Oh boy, this looks like a lot to clean. Wow. I don't even know where to get started. And it looks like I have this cool power washer too. It's not just a normal one. And my goodness, they made a mess in this place. So let's get started. I think I'll probably just start with where I was actually back in one of these rooms right here. I think maybe I should start with like bubbles first, which I don't remember how to change. Oh, and that is my disc cleaner. Oh wow, that actually works very well. But I want bubbles. How do I get those? That's just very big. It does work really well though, so maybe we'll just try and get the floor here with this. Doesn't really work as well. Stairs there. What even is this room? It sounds like there's also custom noises for each of the different guns we have here. Like this one, it's a laser sound effect, which is actually pretty cool. Let me know in the comments what your guys' favorite Star Wars movie is, because I think Star Wars is one of my favorite movies ever. I think the storyline is great, and I just love the movie, so let me know what your guys' is. Also, let me know what you guys are doing in this video, like if you're watching my gameplay or if you're listening while you study or anything like that. Just put it down in the comments. I'd love to see what you guys are up to while see me play Power Wash Simulator. Alright, we're gonna go to a bigger nozzle here because that wasn't doing enough for us. We're just gonna get all this nasty stuff out. Get all of this dirt. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I love when it plays that sound effect. It's so nice. Can we open this? Is this like a door? I don't think we can open it. Oh, there it is again. Lovely sound effect. Just gonna clean all of this away right here. This room is already looking much better than it started. Again, I just absolutely love Star Wars, so as soon as I got this game and saw that they were coming out with this pack, I was so excited to be able to clean the galaxy, clean all the different things that they have. If you would like me to clean more of this in the future, I can make more videos about Power Washing Simulator, but I have a couple games lined up where I'll be playing. Okay, I need to figure out how to change this. So here we go. So it looks like we have all of the different types of nozzles, which I actually haven't even unlocked yet. Let's take a look at this one. So this one, I can just change. Oh wow. that is a fun one. Okay. Then we have the regular spinning one and the soap one. So let's get some soap in here. And it should be able to come off much easier than what we were trying to work with. We're just gonna try and soap all of this up here. Yes. Looking nice. Very nice. Wow, and this is just one room, so we still have plenty to go here. I hope you guys are feeling a bit relaxed now. Let's go in with this big one again here because it's fun to use. Get all of this stuff off the floor. Alright, let's switch back. And we're gonna try the triple tip nozzle. Wow, this thing looks very crazy, but it looks like it should work pretty well here at cleaning stuff off pretty fast. I guess this one's mostly for really hard stuff that you can't get that easily, but makes it a little bit easier because you got 3 nozzles. Alright, let's go ahead and switch back to, let's try this one. This one's really fun to use. I didn't even know that this was in the game, but very cool. Let's finish getting off this wall here. As much as it's fun to use, it is definitely not as effective as some things. It misses a lot of spot. Maybe if I go a little slower, it seems to work out pretty well. Just like that. Get this light here. And we'll move on to finishing whatever else is in this room. There we go. Okay. And I'm gonna switch to the... I think that one's probably the most useful. We already put some soap on, so it should be fairly easy to clean the rest of this with like a pretty big nozzle. So let's just get all of this here. Kind of at a weird angle. Let's get by the doorway here. I don't even want to look outside knowing how much is left out there. It's pretty insane. Sometimes when I'm playing this game, I can't help it to feel a little overwhelmed with how much you have to clean up after whatever happened to this place. It also makes me question what did happen to this place and how it got so dirty and messy. Alright, that's the roof done. Let's get this back wall here. And all of these instruments we're gonna have to jump up here. With a little jumping sound effect too. That's pretty nice. Okay. Back wall. And oh wow. That was a lot all at once. And this pipe. And let's just look around. I think and let me get the sink there. Yes, behind it. Oh, and in the sink too. Right. I think that should be everything. Wow. Yeah, this place is definitely really dirty still. So let's go ahead and go into here and start cleaning this room. It looks like some sort of kitchen maybe. Here, let's do a little wash. Yeah, I think so. Definitely a kitchen area. Put some cabinets and stuff in here. If you guys were to be in Star Wars, like live in Star Wars, what would you guys be? I feel like I would want to be some bounty hunter or something. That would be a very fun job, even though it's pretty dangerous, I guess. You have to fly a ship around and kind of just do what you want. Get paid for it. Let's keep finishing off all of this stuff. Wow. It's so nice when you get all of those things at once. I love this game. Very relaxing. Hope you guys are feeling relaxed as well. Of course, if there's any improvements you guys want me to make to these videos, go ahead and let me know in the comments, as this is my very first one, and this is all for you guys in this video. I think it's very fun to play games, and I might as well make videos while I play them. That's very fun to do as well, so of course, just let me know anything in the comments. I'd love to read all of them. Alright, keeping on, painting on, getting all of this muck and dirt out of all the little nooks and crannies here, cleaning all these drawers and doodads and whatnots, whatever's in here. I stand up? Oh, there we go. Got a coffee maker. Very fancy one. It is. Look at that thing. It's very dirty in there. Can't get the. It's like a bit of dirt in there. I don't think it matters too much. Let's get this whole area, I think, it's covered. Yep, roof right there. That clean, that clean. Those are clean. This thing is still dirty. Whatever this is, old. And this wall is not clean yet for obvious reasons. So let's just go ahead and get all of this. Maybe we should put on some more bubbles for easier time. So let's go ahead and switch to the soap nozzle. Just clean all of this. Sometimes I feel like doing soap is like a waste of time, but kind of adds like a relaxing factor with all the little bubble noises, and just cleans off super easy after you do it. So I don't really think it's too much of a waste. I think it's a good use of time here to soap some things up. Get all of these little tiny places. Okay, wow, that side is looking very good. So let's switch back to our nozzle here. Let's just go max. Wow, it just comes off so easily. And we can get everything done here really quickly. Let's crouch and get this. There we go. Let's get the rest of the floor here while we're at it. It's almost there, just a few things. There we go. And let's get this wall. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. That was a pretty good set of cleaning there. Wow. See, soap just makes it so much better once you get everything in there. Alright, we're gonna decrease our nozzle size a little bit so we get a little bit more like power in there. Oh yeah, we gotta clean these bowls here. So let's jump up here and get that bowl. Alright, cool. And it still says we need to clean. Oh yes, we definitely do. Very dirty. And it's covered as well. Oh. Yes, these cupboards are still very dirty. As I'm struggling to stand up here. How do I stand up? Oh wow, I just saw all the dirt over here. That is not okay. Alright. This cupboard still needs some cleaning. There we go. And the cupboard frame, which I'm assuming is just, yeah, this thing. Oh, there we go. There it is. Just got some little bits of dirt in there, and I think, just see there. Let's continue. Okay, there we go. I think that is pretty much all of this room. So let's move into the hallway now and switch to our bubble maker. So I think that is our best friend now, after we just saw what we could do with it. We get all of this in one go. The super wide nozzle. Get all the stairs, of course. Kind of like this camera this way because it gives me motion sickness if I'm looking all over like this. So I'm gonna use this a little bit more often. Okay, we are looking great. It already looks clean just with the bubbles, but we gotta do our job here. So we're gonna switch and clean it. Wonder how much I'm gonna get paid for this job, because this is one of the dirtiest places I've ever seen in this game. I always love these really big jobs. It's just super fun to, you know, see the replays of how you cleaned it. Okay. Looking good on that. Got the frame. I think that is everything. Wow, so just with that, we are only 20% done. That is pretty crazy. Oh, and I just noticed there's actually 2 suns right there. So that's pretty cool. So things are making some murmuring sounds. Oh wow. So we're gonna have to clean those like really well because it's rust on it. So those are gonna take a little bit longer. Alright, let's get to cleaning this room. Let's start with these little containers, which also are very rusty. Maybe get this switch. Alright, there we go. That seems to just about do it. One more. And let me get this now. Open. And let's get this last device. A room coolth unit. A pretty fun name. Just a little bit more. Alright, maybe under it. Where are we missing? Oh, right there. Okay. Alright, let's get our bubbles back out. Spray it all over the room. This place really, really badly needs to be cleaned. I mean, so does every other place, but you know, this one's a lot more. But these bubblers, super satisfying. Okay, almost got all of the wall done. And boom. Boom. Oh, we ran out of bubbles. Okay. So let's switch to our nozzle here. And that's all. Does this need to be? Oh no, that's just the design of the room. Okay. Wow. I was hiding this whole design underneath all of that dirt. Is pretty insane. Get all of this here on the edges and up on the doorway here. Okay. This just comes off super easy with the bubbles. Okay, and with the wall there is not much more. Oh, over here. I couldn't tell what was actually the bubbles and still needed to be cleaned here. Let's go ahead and get this entrance way pretty clean. Oh, and there is the wall done. Alright, let's go ahead and get this one done now. Boom, here we go. Alright, I'm going to do the floor now. Let's soap up all of this floor. I like how it doesn't use soap on the parts that aren't needed. So like if you soap this one, it'll just disappear and then get the soap back. So we can just spray it knowing that we don't need the already clean parts. I'm just gonna get all of this table, every single little bit of it. All of these chairs. Still got about half in our tank, so let's just get everything I can here. The back of the chair, pillars. That should be good. Let's go ahead and switch back to our adaptive nozzle because I think that's my favorite one. The other ones are fun, but they're definitely not as effective as this one, I would say. But you know, each of them have their own job, so I understand. Alright, and we're gonna have to get inside all these cups and bowls. Cool. And let's get all these chairs. There we go. Okay. Wash this all away. Table as well. Can't forget about that. Nice. There we go. Alright. And I think is everything in this room, which looks pretty cool. And you would come in here to the kitchen and make some cool stuff. You know, if this was my home, I would be pretty stoked to live here. I mean, this is a really cool place, but I guess it's a combination of people's homes, right? Not just one person, because you know you got the doors here for everybody. All right, I am going to start cleaning the outside, where all of this stuff needs to go away. Looks like all of this stuff is pretty much, other than the floors and the ceilings, and I guess there's no ceiling, but the floors and walls are all pretty easy to get off, other than the rusted pipes and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and wash away all of this stuff on the wall here, and then we'll focus on these other things. I'm just gonna peek behind the wall there and try and get all that stuff off. Okay. Very satisfying. Alright, let's get up all the way right here and behind this pipe. And let's go ahead and switch to our, let's go with the triple nozzle and get all of these spots right. Oh wow, that is very fast at cleaning things. Maybe I shouldn't have dissed it before being bad, because this thing cleans very well. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that. It's just so fast. Alright, let's get all of that. Let's get this. I wonder what the range of it. Wow, all the way over here. Hold on. Let's do something fun. There we go. Hi, YouTube. And I'm gonna clean all this stuff off. Wow, this is very fast, actually. Oh my gosh, and every time we complete one of those, we get a little ding. It's not just one piece. I love that. I love when the developers make these really big pieces, multiple single parts, so that you can hear the ding every time you complete it. It's a very nice touch. Alright, let's get this pole here. Behind the wall. So we gotta go all the way up. Actually goes pretty high up there, so we're just gonna keep getting all this dirt here. Alright, that looks pretty clean to me. And let's get these pipes. Bang. Awesome. Alright. Got a lot of other pipes here that we can get here, and oh, this door looks very rusty, so we're gonna slowly clean this off. There we go. Get this box. And every time you clean one of these boxes, they start working again, which is pretty cool. I like that touch as well. Makes everything come to life at the end. Alright, let's finish cleaning up this floor here. And all of this stuff. I got a message from Luke Skywalker. Hey, Uncle Owen didn't tell me we had a new droid on the farm. You're from Mechas 3, aren't you? A POW2 worker droid. I think he's talking about me. Great, even the droids have seen more of this galaxy than me. It's like Luke has some sort of dilemma. Alright. I'm just cleaning off these pools here because the back one is really dirty. There we go. And try and get in between these. Alright. Wow. It is looking so much better over here. And it looks like we missed some spots up there. So let's go ahead and climb up here and get all of these things while we are up here. Not sure if we can. There we go. And we'll just get all this stuff while we're up here, because it'll be reaching for all the way down on the. There. I'm gonna use this camera because the other one is way too shaky for me. All right, just wash all of this down. This nozzle makes it very easy actually to get all these things get behind this wall right here. It's the close for covering it. I'm trying to get these. Okay, let's go to here. I think it's all those things. Okay, let's get this room up here. All the boxes. This box kind of reminds me of what's that one called? Portal. Where it's like the love box. It's a cool little ship. T-16 Skyhawk. I love all the different types of ships in Star Wars. It's always really cool to see them and what they do. My favorite type of ship though, and I know it's bad, but I think my favorite type of ship would be the TIE Fighters because they sound really cool and they look really cool. I think they are just a little bit cooler than the X-Wings. But let me know your preference of your favorite ship in Star Wars in the comments. Again, I would really love to read some comments here, so don't be afraid to leave something and I'll try and respond to it. Okay, let's get behind here, get the door, beat the door. Is this like a battery? No, it's a barrel. Get the rest of these boxes here. Turn on as a it's honestly really interesting how everything has like power to it. That makes sense. Like, even just a random box has like some sort of power to it. Wonder how they store energy in Star Wars. Wonder how a lot of stuff works in Star Wars. Okay, let's finish up cleaning this room, and I think that is this room complete once we this doorway, these steps right here. Nice. Let's go ahead. Let's clean this guy. A Wed 15 Treadwell droid base. I guess that's just the base of it. You are getting cleaned up, little guy. Hopefully he can work for me. Kinda need an extra hand here. Alright. Clean all this. Get the water out of the way. Put it in the storage room. Which we can't do that unfortunately. So just set it over there. This guy's making some droid noises. So the floor is so big. Let's go ahead and get all these stairs here. this whole place. It's like a kind of an off-white. Maybe it is just white, but it looks really nice. Nonetheless, let's get this guy's door. I'm sure he would be very happy to return and see his place cleaned up pretty well. So let's get that. Don't you worry, Luke. We are getting this cleaned up very well for you here. Alright. Switching back to the adaptive nozzle because this wall and floor stuff is a lot easier to get with this one than the other one. Actually, I'm going to switch to some soap, and we're going to try and use that floor one out here. Let's soak this up. Okay. Nice. This is looking great. Alright, we ran out of soap, so let's switch to, I think it's this one. Surface Duty Cleaner, and we'll go to the 20. This thing is so fun to use. It's kind of like a little glitchy. As you can see, it like lifts up when you look up too much. You kind of have to be like face down all the time. Talking to us again. We wouldn't want to stay in here after that, so hopefully I can make the farm soon to join the pigs at the academy. Okay. Still obviously have a lot more to clean here. Let's switch back to the and let's go ahead and get up here. First. Where this leads? Entrance door. Okay. Power generator room. I'm assuming this door is how you get into this place. Switch back to switch back to tri-nozzle because this door is rusty and needs to be a bit hard. And the rest of this. Back to the adaptive nozzle. And maybe it'll be better if we just use this one here. it's very high up. Oh, and I forgot we could do this. There we go. So let's do this. Make all of this easier. We can make the nozzle wider, but still have force behind it. This one is really fun to use. It just, I feel like this is a lot of spots. It is definitely very good. I'm just gonna use that. There we go. Good. We'll get the rest of this stuff too. We're gonna put this one. I think this one's my new favorite one, honestly. I mean, it's really good. Let's go to Investors extra long one, which brings stuff from all the way over here. Pretty bizarre. Let's go to the medium. It's perfect. Let's do this stuff here. This side is looking very, very clean. Maybe we'll get to work. Oh, actually, let's clean this guy first, and then we'll go ahead and clean the moisture evaporator condenser system. Yes, get clean, little guy. We are bringing him back to life. Has a lot of different little parts and pieces that need to be cleaned. Where else? Down the bottom. Let's take a look. Yep, on the bottom. There we go. And I think that is it for this little dude. the heck? He's walking around now. Okay. What is he gonna do? Well, I guess we'll I guess we'll leave him to do his own thing over there while we clean this part. That's so funny. Alright, let's keep chugging along here. This will look great after we wash it down here. Yeah, I mean, this nozzle is just really good at powerhousing through all that tough stuff. Get all the way high up on the wall. Let's get it up here as well while we're at it. This door still needs to be cleaned. Got that. And we are 75% of the way done with this place here. And I think where are we? Tatooine. I would love to live on Tatooine. Or what's the place with the Ewoks called? I low-key forgot. I don't really remember. It's been a minute since I've watched Star Wars, but it is definitely one of my favorites. One of my favorite series. Alright, looks like we actually got a bigger ladder here. Which I don't think we really need that much, but thanks for the gesture. Let's keep on cleaning this wall here. It's going to look so amazing when we're done. Actually, can't wait to see the replay. Oh, and Luke's back at it again. Talking about random stuff there. Wonder what we're gonna be able to clean after we're done with this place. As I know there is in the trailer, I saw that there was a AT-AT and maybe Millennium Falcon. So those two would be very cool. Hopefully we get to maybe clean the place that the Ewoks live in, like the little jungle house type stuff that they live in. It's like we missed a spot over here. This piece. Just go ahead and get these planters and boxes while we're at it. These like battery things. What are these? Wardrobe. Okay, clean all of this stuff. Getting the rest of the floor here. All these random boxes and stuff that are in the windows and everything. Unfortunately, we are going to have to destroy the YouTube coming up here. Oh, I am blocking this guy's way. There we go. Let him through. Because he was a little stuck there. Kind of funny. Alright. And the rest of this. The box there, because I saw a little bit. What are we missing right here? Oh, probably the side that we just didn't clean. That would make sense. Alright. Let's right here. Jump over. What is happening? Alright. Still didn't get this large pipe right here. Alright. Let's get that. I think we. Nope, we still didn't get it. The ladder. Okay, that would be good. Okay. Just little thing. Arrow shorter. Let's figure out what is. Oh. The top. Okay. Yeah, that would make sense. Alright. Go ahead and clean the vents right there. And bye hi YouTube. It is officially gone. Let's clean the entrance to the, I believe, was this the kitchen? No, this was the bathroom. The entrance to the bathroom. This is a very cool house though, I have to say. I thought it was like a big complex for multiple people, but that's like the entrance, that's the thing. Master bedroom. Luke's room. There. I wish we could go inside of Luke's room. Oh my gosh, imagine if I clean all of this and then everything opens and I would have to clean more. That would be pretty insane. They like to do that. They like to hide surprises where you clean something really, really big and you think you're done, and then they surprise you with even more work to do. Which is okay. I paid $10 for this DLC, so it's perfectly fine with me. The more, the barrier. Alright. Chugging along here. Get this little cup thing on the floor, whatever that is. Alright, I say it's time. Actually, maybe we should leave this for last. Yeah, we're gonna leave that for last and finish up the wall here since there's not that much more to be doing. Got that piece right there. That piece right there. And all that's left is the floor and probably some little things that I missed while I was doing all the walls and everything. Let's go ahead and get the floor here. I don't know if it's better. Maybe I should switch to the no extension, since we are going to be doing close-up stuff. Alright. Oh, I do see this thing. Let's be clean. Yeah. There's still some other stuff in, like, this plant. Wherever. Oh, it's right there. Huh, got it with a jump shot. Alright. We keep blocking this guy. That is totally my bad, dude. You need to keep walking around, doing your own thing. Alright, let's clean this last little bit. And yeah, there's some stuff. This one. There. How did I even miss that? Okay, time for whatever this thing is. Get all of this nasty stuff off. And then we'll get to see the replay. I'm sorry. I did not mean to blast you there. Okay. Well, I did mean it, but I didn't know it was gonna hurt his feelings. Alright. This thing has all sorts of angles we're gonna have to try and get. Let's just clean this one side and up over to the other side and see what else we gotta get on it. Turn onto this side. Get all of this dirty stuff right here. That sounds so nice. It's like such an accomplishment. Keep moving the ladder for this guy because he's a little stupid. Can't move around it by himself. Okay, we are almost done. We are 99% done here. See some things here. There's definitely a lot of dirt left on this thing. Actually, let's climb on the ladder. Yep. Gotta get the tops of all of this stuff. A little jump shot action. Do that. Base needs to be cleaned. There's so many tiny little parts. Okay, there we go. We are almost done with this here. This box needs to be cleaned. We're so close. Okay, so we have the ladder here. That is why. All of this needs to be cleaned. Oh, the bottom. I didn't even think about the bottom. Let's go ahead and go over here. Boom, boom. This thing right in front of our face needs to be cleaned. And there we go. Alright, so let's see what we have left here. Follow this, we got the printer. Okay. And we got the... Nope. Okay. Missed that. Run over here and hit the wall sensor. And then this ring right here. Assuming it's the top of it. Okay, 3 things left. We are all done with this map. Let's climb on top of this ladder. Bang. This little box right here. It's a barrel. Okay, and then last one, the shelf right here. There we go. Job is complete. This place looks totally different. Like, very, very different. But that was really fun. Okay, let's take a look at the time lapse here. See, I started in the rooms out there and then cleaned all throughout here. Awesome. Luke, great job. P0. My name is P0. Okay. Uncle Owen says that you're heading into Moss. I'm just gonna butcher those words, so I'm not even gonna attempt it. I'd give you a lift in my speeder, but I'm not allowed there. Besides, I can feel the rumbling of a sandcrawler approaching, and Uncle Owen's gonna need me for any negotiations. Alright, let us continue. So next we are going to be cleaning the cantina on Tatooine. So if you guys enjoyed this video and want to see me clean this next, drop a like and subscribe for more. Thank you guys, and see you later.